Children are very, very precious. They're good for the economy, they're good for our future, and they make families very, very happy. For the longest time, people have been having lots and lots of children. However, people are having less and less children due to how expensive things are getting and other factors that I won't get into. It's not ideal, but as much as I believe that every child deserves a parent and experience at life, I also believe that not every parent deserves to even have children. For example, people that live far below the poverty line. I'm just saying, I understand that some people, have very hard times living in poverty. But why would you bring a child into that? If you cannot afford basic necessities for yourself, or for even like half of a child, how are you supposed to provide for one or two or six? I mean, having lots of children, knowing that you cannot afford to take care of yourself, or again, a quarter of a child is the equivalent of like putting your baby in a microwave. At least the baby will feel the warmth of the microwave melting them. Your kids will still be cold and underfed. Now, obviously, I know nothing about being underfed, but I'm sure this woman does. Her kids. Meet Resilient Jenkins, or Jenkins Resilience Crew. Now, her whole shtick is that she's poor as shit and has 6 children and lives in a 1-bedroom apartment. Hey guys, so Editing Ida over here. I said they have 6-7 children. I was wrong. They actually have 4 to 5 children. So I have made a mistake, and I'll admit that. So anytime I say 6-7, I really mean 4-5 children. That was a little bit of a miscalculation, I guess. But yeah, in case that you get confused, they have currently 5 children. Now, don't worry, guys. She has a husband, so it's not like she's fighting this on her own. It actually kind of makes it arguably worse. We'll get to her husband later. Let's focus on her most viral video that is about her talking about her experience having 6 children, living in a small apartment, knowing that she indeed doesn't have the resources for 6 children, let alone half of a child, right? So this is her most viral video.
As you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7 and living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space. When outside our environment appears cluttered, disorganized, what have you. But quite frankly, after making do for nearly 3 years now, I have nothing but a grateful spirit for the roof over our head. Generally, the instant judgment me and my husband receive, why have so many kids if you don't have enough space for them? See, my perception is judgment comes from a place of not having the experience. When you've
Yes, because you obviously need to experience having 6 children by choice and choosing to live in a 1-bedroom apartment to realize that it's not so easy.
Experienced enough, you generally don't judge people. I can tell you after everything I've been through in the past 3 years, there's very little I have to judge people. I would be lying if I said there wasn't a point in my life that I was so naive that I might have judged a poor person based off their appearance. And like I said, I have learned a lot. I generally look like I'm roughing it, but that's because our kids come first. I do everything I can to keep our environment clean and tidy. When it comes down to it, I could shove everything my kids have in 1 bedroom of some of these houses I see, and it would really look like nothing.
Don't do that. I can probably put 50 children in this room, but I'm not gonna have 50 children because I can.
We try to teach our kids to take care of what they have, be grateful for what we have, and keep praying and pushing for the growth that we want. Appreciate your watching. See you in the next video.
I want to tell you guys that these children do not have beds. They sleep on foam beds, which are not actual beds. So you would assume that the parents don't have beds, but they do. The husband has a bed and a flat screen TV and a gaming console. So obviously priorities are very much in place. I love that for you. Not for me though. Serious question. Why y'all having more? Hey, so this is a choice. Being financially stable is also a form of love for your kids. Our kids come first and none of them have their own space. There's also the ability to know our limits. It gets to a point. Teach them to be grateful. These bitches don't have beds. The audacity. The audacity. I teach my kids to be grateful for what they have. And then your husband has a bed and a television screen, a flat screen TV, and a gaming console. And yours, yes, I teach my kids to be grateful. Like, look at this one. This baby is obviously crying for help. Guys, it sounds like he said, give me my fucking beds. Give me my beds, please, I beg of you. I'll do anything. Just please sell that goddamn PS4. POV, your husband worked extra hours to buy the unicorn shoes his baby girl asked for.
That's a cute little way to wrap them.
You look better than I thought you would.
They're cute, Booby.
You actually have this one. Who's this one?
Just cute.
You got some socks?
She left the black ones in the back.
Come on. I want to see this. Up, up.
I slipped.
Wiggle it. There?
Yeah.
Good.
Unicorn shoot.
Stop smiling and kill yourself. I don't know, why are you smiling? Like, bro is really smiling. His kids don't have beds. He has like a flat screen TV and a gaming console. And he said he worked extra hours to get him like these unicorn shoes. Does he earn like $2 a month? Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it, guys, because I'll tell you another piece of information about this guy. So this absolute bum of a husband and father is actually currently kind of under fire because apparently he's had a baby mother.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the resilient Jenkins, actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor. I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in, that man that everybody's saying they have two loving parents walked out of his son's life when he was 2. Okay, hasn't seen his son since he was 5, and that's because I reached out to him to come to his kindergarten graduation.
I'm not gonna play this entire video because it's 10 minutes long, but her username is called Nails by Arlita, and she just basically explains her experience as being his first baby mother, and he has other kids that he obviously doesn't attend to. That's the end of the video, so I guess I'll just do a conclusion. I'm sorry, but poor people shouldn't have kids. It's literally equivalent to putting your newborn in a microwave. That's literally what I said. That's what I've been saying throughout the whole video. Now, what do I mean by poor? I mean someone that obviously cannot afford a bed, and someone whose priorities are very great, obviously. Just be responsible, you know? Because ideally, everyone would be able to have a kid, or at least be able to afford to have a kid. And also in the ideal world, stupid people wouldn't be allowed to have kids. They would be sterilized. I don't think that's cool, honestly. I'm very in favor of that. So yeah, that's it. And I will go ahead and see you in the next video. Okay, bye.